Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, I'm in my car with this one. I got to find me something to eat. My significant other is out of town. So, yeah, I got a good video here. It should really be green screen, which I ain't used that shit in so long. Or it should be room worthy. So let's talk about this video. Got some news on Terence Crawford, Shawn Porter, Manny Pacquiao, and Errol Spence. We can start with Manny Pacquiao. I got a good video coming. I got the clearance. I'm not gonna say somebody's name about Broner tomorrow. So I'm kind of give you some insight to Broner, man, and kind of the things I've been saying about PBC. But let's talk about this. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. But I put in a box rumor playlist. Okay, these shit's good. These always keep some gum in my car. Never know. But the kid and my daughter be kid and my girl be eating on my fucking gum. But yeah, man. Yeah, Pacquiao might go straight into an Errol Spence fight. I'm hearing that depends on how he feel in camp, how his legs feel, I guess how his arms feel, how his body feel. You gotta remember, Pacquiao ain't fought since last July, and we almost to next July. So that's the 4-1-1 with him. He might fight Mikey Garcia, but I guess he gonna try to start warming up and hitting the bag and maybe doing some sparring, and see pretty much where he at physically, and then he gonna make that determination. I know Errol said he ain't coming back to the summer, so that might add up to where Pacquiao fight January, February, March. They come back August, September. The later the better. Pandemic should be over with, or should be solved, or better. And I tell you this right now, I'm going to that fight. I'm going to that fight. I'm gonna tell you the fights I'm going to next year. God willing. I definitely want to go to that fight. I definitely want to go to Berterbi and Joe Smith Jr. if they fight. And I'm gonna go to another fight, but I'll speak on that in a minute. So you know what I'm saying? Pacquiao older, but then again, rest do the body good. It don't seem like he hold no weight. You know, it don't seem like he hold no weight. So, you know, he probably eating good and he probably don't hold no weight. He got a high metabolism and that's good. So he probably be back fighting, you know. He might fight Mikey. You know, I advise him to tune up versus Mikey, no excuses. Because Errol probably gonna be ready to like April. So you might as well fight in January, February, March. Fight Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? You know, and what if Mikey Garcia win? You know, do Errol tell him to go fight Mikey? Tell Terence to fight Mikey? And I'll get to Terence in a minute. And then he fight, you know, and then he wait. And probably fight, you know, Shawn. But, you know, I don't know how it go, but excuse me, I hate when the cold, a little bit in the cold, mucus. But, you know, me personally, I don't want no excuses. So I want him to fight Mikey first. And then again, you know, he might get stopped by Mikey. You know, I doubt it, but, you know, I'm cool. You know, I'll be rooting for Pacquiao in that fight. You know what I'm saying? I think hand speed too good. I think he fighting safety first. So in that case situation, he ain't taking no unnecessary risks. He not taking no unnecessary risks that he don't need to take. And that's how he got knocked out versus Marquez. You know, Marquez kept him coming in with his hands down. Sometimes Pacquiao be throwing 2 punches at once, if you notice. And well, Mikey, he can land that punch, but if you're looking for that punch one night with this version of Pacquiao, I don't think he's gonna find it. And just like motherfucking Mikey, Danny Garcia was a low volume puncher, and so was, you know, versus Errol Spence. Both of them, you're not gonna be no low volume puncher unless you punching like Matisse or Madonna. Shit, you better be punching like Julian Jackson. You know, you better be punching like Wilder. You know, you better carry a punch. If you gonna come in there with volume, you better be able to hit Errol Spence with a shot that's gonna make him, you know, think twice. Other than that, you know what they say about guys. They got a good chin, go to the body. They got a soft chin, go to the chin. But when they got a good chin, you go to the body, and that's just the rule of thumb. You know, some guys, body work is the lost art in boxing. I know Mike McCullum is like Martin Luther King coming back on the Boondocks and seeing everybody, all the black people effed up, which is an accurate depiction to this day. And that's how Mike McCullum looking at boxing, looking at dudes not going to the body. He's probably smiling watching Errol work to the body. You know what I'm saying? But, well, you know, the Mikey fight, it's there. I'm not mind. You know, it depends how you look at it. Errol will probably wait for Pacquiao to come back, to be honest, which I wouldn't advise for that. I would tell that joker to come back in April, May, and fight Qdabadiev, and that's the hell I would do. But then again, you know, it's his prerogative. Go get his ranch and cows. You know what? I'm not raising my voice about that subject. No, if they fight, they fight. I really don't care at this point. You know, y'all know the UFC releasing like 60 fighters, so I think that's the bigger news. Y'all better hope I don't start taking them UFC classes. I'm to really start watching and understanding it. I truly don't understand it, but not to, you know, Adonis got to walk me, well, Lion Killer got to walk me through what's going on. But let's move on. This is what I hear. I hear they was supposed to announce the Terence Crawford fight, the Terence Crawford deal with PBC. I heard the reason they didn't announce the deal, what I'm heard, this is a rumor, is that him and Shawn Porter are in negotiations. So this is why Shawn Porter is so willing to throw out Bud's name, right? You got these dudes that's going around saying that, oh, Errol's Terence Crawford just want to fight Errol Spence. Well, think about this for a minute. Think about this for a minute. Okay, Terence Crawford want to fight Errol Spence. All he want to fight is Errol Spence. That's where you get there. You either dealing with uninformed idiots, or you're dealing with cappers. One or the two. Whichever one you lied is what it is. Either you uninformed or you liar. He offered Shawn Porter when he beat Danny Garcia at the belt. Shawn Porter and Kenny told Bob no, which I think it might have been a multi-fight deal. That's cool. Then he offered Danny Garcia. I think he asked Danny Garcia after that. Danny Garcia, they said it was a low ball offer, didn't negotiate, and went straight to Angel, which they couldn't do that. You got to go through Al. See, everybody got this imagination. Everybody got this imagination that Danny and Errol Spence and the rest of them dudes pick what they want to do. That's not true. I'm gonna end off on that one. So then, you know, they offered Errol. They tried to contact Errol, didn't work. They was in talks with you guys, you know, before, you know, they offered Errol. They tried to get Errol. They tried to get Errol again. They was with Ugas. They talked to Ugas. Ugas said no. I told Ugas to Twitter to his face who said it. I said your manager said it, and he couldn't do nothing to say nothing. Like yo, people be talking. All them motherfuckers be talking. These dudes got teenage loose lips, but it's cool because the truth. I think some of these dudes that work with Al, you know, either from time to time with Zone, they tired of Al bullshit. They tired of it, but I'll get to that. So now him and Shawn fighting. Kenny been saying they want to fight. I think Shawn can win. Why I think Shawn can win? Because Shawn got the overhand rights and the hooks. Bud like to freeze. But once Bud, he only got like 3 or 4 rounds. Once Bud make that adjustment, during the fight, he don't do that shit no more. So when he like lethargic or cold, you can land some shit over the top. You can catch him in quicksand, you know, brace him for the shot. After a while, I don't know why it is, they can't fix it in the beginning of the fight. But then again, Shawn dealing with a different animal, too. Shawn dealing with a different animal. He dealing with an animal that he gonna land that jab. If he don't land the jab, stationary, Bud gonna move and land the jab. Then he can hook off the jab. See, he got longer arms than Spence. A lot of people don't realize that, 2 inches longer. Bud gonna try to touch Shawn Porter coming in. Shawn ain't gonna be able to do to Bud, to Errol what he did to Bud. What he did to Errol, what he did to Bud. What he gonna do with Bud? So it's a different animal. You know, but Shawn, you know, it's about how you get in there. He able to get in there with the overhand hooks, catch Crawford straight up, he got a chance. You know, but, you know, when people go in there thinking they stronger than Bud, it ain't that case. You got to understand, dude, there's some wiry, strong Negroes out here. For real. I seen some dudes that weigh like, I seen a dude named, when I used to work out with him, dude named Steve. He was 160 on the incline benching 325, 310, whatever the fuck he was benching. Steve was strong than a motherfucker. And gorillas lift with gorillas. I had Steve at the time. At the time, I was 225, 230. I had Steve at the time. And wait, I damn near, you know, Steve was a problem, straight up and down. Yeah, I think I'm too good. I'm backing in. They say people that think they better than everybody else back in. Make sure I ain't fucking up. I'm out in the suburbs for sure. Maybe the suburbs be so far, seem so far, but be so close. But other than that, man, you know, it should be a good fight. I heard that's why they announced Crawford deal. He's still negotiating with Shawn. Apparently, give me a minute. Man, this mucus building up. Give me some Mucinex, but that shit dry you out. You gotta have some Pedialyte or some Gatorade right there. But, you know, to be honest, man, it's a good fight. You know, I think Crawford probably uses lateral movement. If he stops Shawn Porter, man, I don't know if that fight can happen for real, though. If he stops Shawn, which he might, Shawn get hit with too many clean shots. But then again, Shawn fight up and down to his opposition, so. But yeah, man, that's pretty much, you know, what I heard. I also heard somebody say, you can take this fight if they want it. They stopped Bud from getting in the ring. They stopped Bud from confronting Spence in the ring, so. I don't know how true that was, but they said Derrick James, and they stopped him from getting in the ring, which I can't say I seen, but I mean, at the end of the day, it seemed like they got a game plan. You know, I seen Burner Day going off on Spence, you know, Instagram. Yeah, tell Bernie tap in, man. I'll tap in with him. But, you know, at the end of the day, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. You know, Spence want to work on Pacquiao. You know, he said that, and I heard that, take this fight, you want to take this. I forgot to say this. I heard that Pacquiao didn't want to fight Crawford. Now, I don't know if that was with Top Rank and Bob, and that was their last desperation, but they say Pacquiao did not want to fight Crawford at all. But he willing to fight Spence. Y'all know what that's about. Car accident. And people say, you think Pacquiao really going to run into a Spence fight? You know, he's seen something. He's seen that car accident, you know. I have to really go back and actually break down the film, but I think Spence was perfect. 12-0 in that fight, but people say, you hating on Spence. I'm like, man, I say something good, I'm hating. Like I said before, it's fair enough. All these fucking dudes that's talking trash, I'm going to pull up to the fight. I want to see if everybody keep that same energy. Y'all better hope to God the fight ain't in Chicago, Indiana, shit, even Philadelphia, Ohio, man. Y'all better hope Kentucky. Y'all better hope it's nowhere near that area. But I'm good everywhere I go, so I ain't worried about nothing. I pull up in, they fight in Texas, I pull up in Texas. Ain't no thing. I got niggas that do their thing in Dallas, Houston, Fort Worth, so I'm not really worried about it. But New York, oh, that's my stomping grounds. Mom's from the Bronx. They do that shit at Madison Square Garden. Any of these fights. I'm gonna go to Shawn and Bud. I'm gonna go to that shit. But can't wait to see what they got in store. But apparently, Pacquiao said no to Bud. So maybe because Bud got a functional face and functional arms and fully functional legs and ass and feet and toes. But it'd be a good fight. You know, ask me who his chances better against. To be honest, they both long, they both strong, they both can punch, they both can move. Errol Spence's legs looked good the other night. Everybody ain't talking about how he was moving. His legs looked spry. He had a pep in his step. They both gonna whip his ass. But that's just my opinion. But I'm putting stacks and racks on Errol. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is. Your boy CJ Goodfellas. But don't forget, follow me on Sportscastr, dude. Y'all click the link in the description. Say Sportscastr Link. Click the link. Create a profile. Follow me on there. I'm going to be live on there tonight on Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0. Follow me over there on YouTube. Follow me at Motor City Sports Talk. Follow me at all these platforms. But Sportscastr, I do all my live streams on there from now on, even when I get my capabilities back here. Once again, appreciate the love, support. Hit the like button, ho, mine. We gone.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at
right?
no, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.